Imagine you're running a banking database and someone accidentally deleted a table and millions of dollars vanished. Now you have two options, either to bring that money back or update your LinkedIn profile. And it totally depends on the tiny little setting of SQL Server database that you might even don't know about it. And that is SQL Server Database Recovery Model. So hi all, welcome to DBA Talks with Tabassum. Today we are talking about one of the underestimated topic, but very important. That is SQL Server Database Recovery Model. So let's get started. So what is database recovery model? A database recovery model is a setting that controls three main things. First, how transactions are logged. Second, whether you can take transaction log backup or not. And third, what are the restore options you have if something goes wrong. So in simple terms, you can say a database recovery model decides how you can recover the data in case of disaster happens, like accidental deletion, corruption, hardware failure, storage issue, etc. So there are three types of recovery model. First, simple recovery model. Imagine you're writing your assignment for weeks until yesterday you saved your data. Today, you again started and writing your assignment for hours and suddenly your laptop crashes. You have to reboot. Now you open the file again and see what your today's data has gone because you didn't save it and you have data till yesterday only. So that's what simple recovery model is. So in simple recovery model, transaction logs are automatically truncated after each checkpoint and transaction logs gets reused. You can only take full and differential backup here. Transaction log backup is not possible. So point in time restore is not possible over here. So this is great for dev and test environment where data loss is acceptable. Do not use in production or critical system where data loss is not acceptable. So second is full recovery model. It is like a detective who writes every single detail in his diary. So in full recovery model, every transaction is logged. So point in time data restore is possible. Suppose if you want to restore your database of last night at 3 a.m., yes, it is possible. But with all great functions comes great responsibility. You need to take regular transaction log backup to manage the file size of the transaction log file. Else, your transaction log file will grow, just like your wife's shopping bill. So, full recovery model is great for production or critical system where data loss is unacceptable, only if you take regular log backup. Third is bulk log recovery model. It is like full, but it minimizes logging. It takes shortcuts during bulk operations like create index, bulk insert. Here, transaction log file does not grow faster and it improves the performance. Transaction log backup are required over here. But point-in-time data restore is not possible during bulk operations. But your transaction log file does not contain the bulk operation, then it acts like a full recovery model. So bulk log recovery model is good for the system who do regularly bulk updates and need good performance. And for them, slight data loss is acceptable. So here are the three recovery model. Let's quickly have a recap of it.
So as we discussed, SQL Server Recovery Model decides how transactions are logged, whether you can take transaction log backup or not, and what restore options you have if you want to recover data. So there are three types of recovery model. First, simple recovery model. In simple recovery model, transactions are automatically truncated after each checkpoint. So you cannot take transaction log backup, you can take full and differential backup. So it is low maintenance, no point in time recovery. So if you want to restore, you have to restore the last full or differential backup. Now comes to full recovery model. In full recovery model, all transactions are logged in the transaction log file. So you have to take regular transaction log backup to manage the size of transaction log file size. And it can recover to any point in time recovery. But always ensure to take regular log backup. Now the third one is the bulk log recovery model. In this model, bulk transaction like create, index, bulk insert are minimally logged in transaction log file. So transaction log file does not grow faster and it improves performance. But point in time restore is not possible during bulk transaction. If there is no bulk transaction in the transaction log file, point in time restore is possible and it acts like full. So always choose your recovery model based on how critical your data is. You can go for simple recovery model for dev and test environment where data loss is acceptable. For critical and production environment, you can opt for full recovery model where point in time restore is possible. And for system who regularly do bulk updates and minimal data loss is acceptable, then you can go for bulk log recovery model. So I hope you understand about the SQL Server recovery models now. In my next video, we will be doing a live demo to show how recovery model reacts. So do follow for more. And don't forget to like and subscribe my channel.